And we're rolling. Alright, I tried to do this once already and put makeup on, and I had this sweater on and all this stuff, and it just was weird. So here we are. You get 8 a.m., still drinking coffee. It's really, really too early to be doing anything, but here we are. So basically, I just wanted this to be the first video on my channel. That's pretty exciting. And I just kind of wanted to go over what I'm thinking about for this channel and what kinds of videos I want to make and what I want to talk about. Because ultimately that's why I'm doing this. I got things to talk about. And I used to make really dumb videos a few years ago, and as dumb as they were really fun. So I'm hoping that this will be too. And yeah, here's some of the things that you can expect from watching my face on your computer. So I think probably a large percentage of what I'm going to be talking about, at least at first, is lots of health stuff, and lots of chronic illness related stuff, which unfortunately I think more and more people can relate to these days, but it's something that I've been dealing with for a long time. I have ulcerative colitis or Crohn's disease. No one can really decide which one it is, and I've had this disease for 12 years, and I'm kind of in a new phase of dealing with it, because in the last year I kind of had the health year from hell and went through a lot of changes, medication-wise, diet-wise, mental health-wise as well. That's a whole other component. Basically, I'm now operating without traditional medication that's normally used to treat those illnesses. So it's kind of a new frontier, a new world. And I'm experimenting with a lot of different things, supplements, exercise. I am taking this thing called LDN, which is like a whole different thing. But yeah, there's a lot to talk about there, and there's a lot for me to still learn about there, and I'm still just kind of trying to make it through one day at a time, that sort of thing. So yeah, I want to talk about that stuff, and I think a lot of the kind of science behind more like alternative health stuff is really interesting to me, and I think a lot of people are kind of exploring different options nowadays, because more and more people are finding that conventional medication is not working for them, or it has worked for them in the past and it is no longer working for them, or they just want a different path, basically. So yeah, I think that's really interesting, and I want to talk about it. And I guess I've mentioned it a couple times now, like what other people will find interesting, and I'm still trying to get my brain to really accept that I have to be making this because I'm interested in it and because I want to talk about things, and less about what other people might want to see. I'm trying to make these videos for me, and not because I want views or because I want fame, which I definitely don't, or because I want other people to be friends with me. I don't know. There's a lot of reasons, obviously, people do this, and I really want to stick to doing this for me, doing it because I think things are interesting, and not because I want people's attention, which I think is something we all struggle with. So, ongoing process. I definitely don't want to come across as I'm giving people like health advice, or anything like that, because I think, one, there's a lot of channels that already do that, and two, I'm neither qualified nor motivated to give that type of advice. So yeah, definitely don't want to be doing that. It's just kind of what's working for me, what's not working for me, and if you or somebody you know can apply something from that to your life, great. That's awesome. Glad I could help. But otherwise, you know, just doing it for me. So kind of the other side then of all that is I'm calling this channel Amanda Gets Better, right? Which obviously is like mainly the health thing, but then kind of there's also all the other life stuff that because of said health thing, all of that has kind of been pushed aside. So that's stuff like going back to work. I'm working 2 part-time jobs right now, sort of 3, and I really need to get back into that hustle life because I'm also really poor, so I need to get my financial life in order. Hopefully I'll be able to like move out of my mom's house one day. I want to not like document for posterity or anything, but just like be able to document in terms of being able to reflect on things and how I'm progressing in other areas of my life that's not just health, because when you have chronic illness and you are trying to deal with it every day, it can kind of like take over your entire brain space. So just like having a place to talk about the other stuff that's going on also, I think is really important, and hopefully it's interesting. And see, there I go again, thinking about what other people think. No, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's just something I also want to deal with, and you know, talking about other creative stuff too. The other thing I've started doing again is writing. Writing on Medium and for a local newspaper, which fortunately is paying me. But yeah, there's like all kinds of creative stuff I want to get back to, and things that I haven't done in a long time because I've been too sick to do anything else except try and make money and sleep. So yeah, kind of getting back to some of that kind of stuff. Yeah, so health and everything else. I don't know, guys. I just want to make some stuff. That's it. I hope you subscribe. I hope you like this video. I hope you leave me a comment. I like reading people's comments and knowing what's going on in their lives, and you know, tell me, like, are you dealing with chronic illness BS too? Because I think a lot of people are, and I don't think a lot of people talk about it. So let's talk about it. And yeah, thanks for watching.